I'm Christian from Berlin, and Richard T is one of the greatest groover of all times on piano. With a strong gospel background, he was famous for his funky, soulful grooves, and he played with everybody in his lifetime. If you enjoy this one, leave a like, helps my channel truly, and the algorithm will show to others. Enjoy. There's more funky piano. There's a big playlist under the video. Go there too. In order to get this funky, we have to deal with two subjects here. The basic groove and also what borrowed chords we can take that it sounds funky. Not all borrowed chords, or also like backtracked chords known in some books, are equally funky. So first before we look at the, why is this rhythm playing? Okay, before we look at the borrowed chords, come on, okay. We have to look at the rhythmic structure underneath, and we will do that only on the B7 for now, okay? Target by target we add. So, and I play it very slow for you with a beat, because you have to get the syncopations. Especially if you find the syncopations in the left hand, it's all, the basic structure is quite easy, because 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and... It's like folk music in the middle. 1 and 2 and 3. Look at this. Yes, I played a bit slower, but you see, in the middle, it's very regular. And slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. If you have such a wonderful friend called Yamaha or Kawai or any other friends, then you of course jam along. It's fun. You take the simplest beat you can find in your machine. Yeah. Fun. Now, borrow chords. Yeah, that's a good thing. We have the borrowed chord, it's the A flat 7. So we start on the B flat 7. Then we have the A flat 7, which is the 7th degree of B from the blues scale. Or pentatonic. Here, it's the 7th degree, it's A flat. And we have the E flat as a second chord. And then, now just add the chords to the beat you learned. Yes. And I will immediately show you a very fancy, funky little trick. I never interrupt the basic rhythmic structure. I just let the bass wander a little bit. And funky, it sounds great. We can approach the root chromatically from the bottom. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Oh yeah, counting, teaching. I'm overloaded. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 nice. Okay, let's see what else we can do to this. Now, in my intro example, you heard me also play some more naughty stuff in the right hand. First, there's a possibility to add something on the B flat. Yes, remember? What I do is A flat, E, so I played a little the minor third to the major third and give this a 16th note. When you play it fast, it almost becomes a swipe one note. Okay, what else did I do in the right hand? There are more borrowed chords you can play. A typical thing early funky guitarists were playing was this borrowed chord. Now what is that? You see it in the display. It's the G minor over the B flat and the F minor. Look at the small lettering there in the display. It's the F minor. And pianists adopted it. And what we can also do so it would sound like. It sounds a little bit fatter. That's always one possibility. It's so totally has its own place, but a little fatter. We play the, now the display is going a little bit crazy. Now you see it in the top corner there, the G minor 7. Instead of the G, I play the minor 7. And I do the same. You see, the F minor 7. Now it's the F minor 7 over B. Okay, so it would sound like. And you of course can, if you have play a chorus of this, you can mix those. Like once you do it, once you don't. Now watch. Okay, chord changes. Chord changes. Let's say we want to go to the 4. We don't go up, hey, it's Richard T. Bass players, they had a hard time with Richard T. Of course, they have to be very careful that they either play his line or just not play at all, or play just whole notes, or just, one note. And hard time. They're great musicians, they just listen and play it. So what we do is if we want to go to E flat, we go to this one. And so. Again, sorry. First look at my voicing in the right hand. It's from the perspective of E flat. It's the major third, the 7th and the 9th. Sounds really nice, no? So, as I told you, you can always approach the root note from the bottom. You don't have to, but you can. Sounds good. So, in this case, you have to pay attention to, on board offbeat, in the left hand, I'm going to this note. Approaching the target note, okay? And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again it's the 2 and 1 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So, more chord changes coming. Now you can basically do this on all chord changes you want to play. You just, if you imagine, yeah, let's put a dominant at the end of that chain, of that chord progression. So let's say we want to go from, pardon my Norwegian, same old joke all the time. So we have the, we want to play the E flat 7, and as a dominant, a funky dominant, we have the F7 with the sus chord here. We play the 9, sus, 7, nice and poppy, and we would just go on with a rhythmic beat, unchanged, on the next chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and... Again, and you see I can put a longer line to reach back to the B flat 7. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It sounds also great if you play it at that tempo. We don't have to have it at tempo 350. I think it was the beginning tempo. Yeah. Okay, that's far away from you. For you, I had to, don't worry. I practiced for this. You can do your own little naughty things with that now. I hope you enjoyed this one. Yeah, subscribe. There's so much funky stuff. Or don't subscribe. However you like. Have a great day. Bye bye from Berlin.